Hello everyone, my name is Clantis and welcome to the Clan. So without further ado, let's get into this video. But before we get into the video, please smash the like button for me, guys. And you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and so that you can be part of this honorable clan. So let's get into the video and go to the North Gauteng High Court, which is the Pretoria High Court in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. So, but before, guys, I get there, this is not that I'm addressing naysayers. This is not a naysayer exactly. For me, I feel like some people, we need to help them along because they're a little bit slow in understanding. And there's a particular conversation that I had with someone, like a colleague of mine. It's like, you know, I'm worried about you that you are actually defending murderers, and your channel basically is promoting that we should support these murderers. And I was like, okay, let me touch something that I feel that I'm not, in hindsight that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe I was being a little bit insensitive, but there was a time where my colleague had a brother that was falsely accused of RPing. And so she was like miserable, like absolutely miserable, until I connected her with a lawyer of some sort. And then basically the brother was out. However, since the brother was out, he had this stigma that was attached to him now, to a point where he actually offed himself. Then I said, what you are seeing happening in the North Gauteng High Court with the 5 men that are accused is similar to what your brother went through. I know this is insensitive to say, but this is the only example that I have for you. Imagine if your brother was one of the 5 people that are accused of killing Senzo Meyiwa. What would you like a person like me to do? To keep quiet? She kept quiet a little while and said, oh, so that is what's happening. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what is happening. They are known, except for accused number 2, probably even accused number 1, but they are known to kill people. Accused number 3, 4, and 5 are known for that. They are actually in prison serving hefty sentences for exactly that. They are known for that. And that is not what I'm defending here. But what I am saying is the 3 that are known to be killers, they took Senzo Meyiwa's case and they attached it to them, or they are smearing onto them and say, take this load away from the state because the state messed up the investigation. That is what we are saying here. We are saying, no, get the right people who kill Senzo Meyiwa, not these people that are in the dock right now. When I say the people in the dock, imagine your brother being one of them, since he was falsely accused of RPing. And he was falsely accused because the girl in the end did go to the court when she took the stand and looked at the magistrate and said, can I tell the truth, guys, please? I'm so sorry. All of this is a mistake. It never happened. I just lied to my parents because I skipped during the night and I went to see him. He was my boyfriend at the time. And I told him that I needed to be back home by 11 p.m. But both of us, we kind of like, we're just having a good time together. They did not have any cloth. They were just, you know, in each other's company because they couldn't. The reason why they couldn't do cloth is because the house of my my colleagues at that time, the ceiling was not there. So that means the room next door and the room this side could hear everything that was going on. So there was nothing that they could have done by doing cloth and kind of like make, you know, those cloth noises. And then of course his mother would have woken up, and his sister, the one that is my colleague, would have gotten up and gone to investigate what's going on in his room and find out there's a girl. So that's why they did not do anything. However, they were there having some little good fun with each other, and then it's cut. And by the time when she had to go home, it was already in the wee hours of the morning. And in that wee hours of the morning, somehow, the mother did fall ill at home. And when she fell ill, she wanted the assistance of her daughter. When she goes to the daughter's room, she's not there. The first thing that she did was to call the police thinking the daughter was kidnapped. So when eventually they found her when she walked, coming back from wherever she came from, of course, from my colleague's house, she then lied and said, oh my goodness, I was held captive by this boy. That means my colleague's brother. And then he was arrested. He just turned 18. So that means he is an adult. And then he was taken to prison for a good 2.5 years. They've been running up and down court cases for something at the end of the day when the girl had to take the stand to actually now be the witness. She just told the court, I really want to tell the truth as to what happened. All of this didn't happen. It's a lie. I didn't know what to tell my parents because I saw police, I saw all kinds of people. And then so the best thing that came to mind, or the first thing that came to mind was Arab. So that's why I said he outed me, he kidnapped me and outed me in his house. So at the same time, the lawyer itself was already armed with cross-questioning the girl because of the ceiling of the house. That how is it possible that two people, in fact not even two people, the mother used to share her room with her own sister, and then his sister used to share a room with a cousin as well. So that means the sister's child of the mother that's sharing the room that side. And then he was the only one because he was the only boy in the house. You're telling me 4 people would not have heard what was going on in the middle room? So of course that lawyer was armed with that information to ask her. But anyway, she decided, you know what, I'm just going to tell the truth. I'm sorry, I did not do this. So that's how I actually explained it to her. And I'm explaining the same thing to anybody that's watching the channel and saying, why are you guys defending murderers? We are not defending what they're already charged and prosecuted as well as convicted for. As far as we are concerned, this is the fact. They are scumbags of the earth, and it's been proven beyond a reasonable doubt that the people that they have killed as hitmen, indeed, they are rotting in jail for them. However, when it comes to accused number 2, who has never been arrested for anything until he is smeared with Senzo Mewa's death, of course, you're going to say something. I'm not quite sure with accused number 1, what's happening there. But of course, all of them, there's a case of Senzo Mewa that is in the forefront, and then nobody has been held accountable for the past 9 years, and now you have 5 men that stand accused of Senzo Mewa, and we are saying they are not the right people. That's what we are saying. They are not the right people, and therefore there is no way that when we can see, because of course we can see that these men have done absolutely nothing when it comes to the Senzo Mewa murder. There are people who know what happened to Senzo Mewa, and we are saying the people that were with Senzo Mewa, it's 6, probably 7 of them that were with Senzo Mewa on the 26th of October 2014. Those are the people that needs to be arrested, and one of them killed Senzo Mewa. That is what we are saying. We are not defending murderers. We are not defending anybody. We are just saying justice, or the miscarriage of justice, is about to happen to 5 innocent people that did not kill Senzo Mewa. I don't know if this is understandable. That is what I wanted to address before I get into today's what happened in the Gauteng High Court, because woo! Again, if you are paying attention to everything that has transpired thus far in court, you cannot tell me that you really believe that those 5 men are actually the responsible for the death of Senzo Mewa. If that's what you think and you are adamant about it, I'd like to see your matric certificate.